What is going on, everybody, and welcome back. We are here on the free-to-play account, The Road to Max Rank, and we're going to take a look at Kaioken Spear Bum Goku from the Universal Survival Saga. Now, a couple of things before jumping in. Off to the right-hand side, Jesus. All resources you see, all screenshots and stuff like that are taken from the Dokkan Wiki. I will have a link to the Dokkan Wiki and a separate link to Kaioken Goku specifically, so you can take a look at them at your own pace and stuff like that. So just letting y'all know. So another thing is that I do have this Kaioken Goku on this account, so we will be able to look at them at a kit that I will work towards or use in the future, right? Another thing too is that there isn't a lot of characters to effectively use his passive or his team effectively. I mean, his active skill or his team effectively as of right now. But as time changes, this Kaioken Goku is going to age very, very well, very gracefully for sure. Being a high damage character and also a pretty good defensive character as well. So let's go ahead and jump right into the event. You have to bring accelerated battle characters, more specifically extreme accelerated battle characters. I tried doing this with an Super AGL accelerated battle, and for the first 20 stages, these guys just smoke this stage, like genuinely. But after that, bro, like 4 to 6, 7 turns, depending on crit and stuff like that, it's really bad. Like, it's really, really bad. It's super slow, but it's totally doable. So you can for sure do this past level 30 with this team that I have. I did this up to level 30 with this team, but now I'm gonna make it easy on myself and just use an extreme accelerator battle with either Tech, AGL, or STR, right? So all right, let's go ahead and use as many. You know what, let's get some symmetry. There we go. All right, so let's do this and let's jump right in. So we are going to start with final superpower, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku Kaioken. That is a hell of a lot. That's a hell of a name. All right, leader skill is Reps of Universe 7 or Universal Survival Saga category key +3 HP attack and defense 170%. Passive is to fight the best fight. Attack and defense 159%. Guards all attack and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when there is another Universal Survival Saga category ally attacking in the same turn, or Universal Survival category enemy for 5 turns from the start of turn, plus an additional attack and defense 10% with each attack received up to 59%, plus an additional 59% attack when performing a super attack, plus an additional 59% attack and effective against all types if HP is 59% or less when performing a super attack once only. Spear Bomb, active skill, super attack. So, active skill, Spear Bomb, can be activated when HP is 59% or less with 3 or more Reps Universe 7 category allies on the team once only. Causes ultimate damage to the enemy and raises allies' attack by 30% for 1 turn. His super attack effect, or his super attack is 10 times Kaioken God Kamehameha Extreme. Greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage to the enemy. So he's constantly stacking attack, greatly stacking attack. This boy hits hard, very, very hard. All right, his links are Godly Power, Warrior God, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Terminative Power, Over in a Flash, Fierce Battle. Categories are Universal Survival Saga, Pure Saiyans, Goku Family, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Realm of Gods, Full Power, Power of Wishes, Master Evolution, Final Trump Card, Bond of Parent and Child, Bond of Friendship, Bond of Master and Disciple, Representatives of Universe 7, Superheroes, Turtle School, Earthbred Fighters, All Out Struggle, and Accelerated Battle. And I'll show the first 15 characters he links up best with. So obviously the AGL God EZA Goku that recently released, I believe, with God Goku back a few months ago, for Saiyan Day. link set the best with 6 out of 7 links. And then their like duo LR counterpart, who is in line for an easy A here very soon, links up 6 out of 7 with him. And then there's the AGL Kaioken Goku with 5, and then the UI Goku, the LR UI Goku from the Universal Survival Saga with 5 out of 7 links, right? So a lot, like I said, when you look at the list, there's a lot of potential for powerful easy A's to be introduced to Reps Universe 7 and allow really good strategies. You know what I mean? All right, we're taking hits here. I'm auto battling. Sometimes auto battling is not the best, right? Like it really isn't. Like if I look at it like that, sometimes you take a little bit too much damage. You do it a little bit faster. But we finished stage 30, so we're gonna go ahead and awaken and fully SA15 Kaioken Goku. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Sweet. All right. So I think the big problem with Kaioken Goku, and everybody knows this as of right now of making this video and as of his release, especially for the JP release when he released back in January for JP, is the fact that there really isn't a lot of powerful reps of Universe 7 characters out there as of right now. You know what I mean? Like there's obviously UI Goku, Evolution Blue Vegeta, right? There's the new Android MVP 17, right? The Easy A Fizz one, right? And then there's the God Goku and all that fun stuff. But I also feel as though, like, as of right now, my man's here is not in the best position for, what's it called? Having a team to fully utilize his passive, right? Because, not his passive, his active skill, right? Because you can easily pair him up in a Goku family team with UI Goku, and you at least unlock his passive, right? His entire passive is available to you outside of his active skill. You can't get his active skill, right? Unless you do some shenanigans with like a TUR, UI Goku, or something like that, right? But still, his passive is weird as of right now, right? He's not as good as he is, as he will be within the next year. But that's the thing. Goku is going to be very good within the next year. 110% he's going to be really, really, really good. And 2 reasons. 1, there's a whole bunch of Easy A's, powerful cards that are going to get Easy A's that are going to be part of the Reps of Universe 7's team and part of Universal Survival Saga. That's not including Kale, we are getting in August for Global. But she's not part of Reps Universe 7, but she'll be a very powerful unit for Universal Survival Saga if that gets ever a 200% lead, right? You know what I'm saying? Like a Carnival 200% lead. But the thing with that is that there's still like a few versions of UI Goku they can use. There's a few versions of Blue Vegeta. Obviously like Master Roshi, Krillin. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of cards there. And then not including the Easy A's that still need to be happening, right? So for 9th anniversary, I would imagine the UI Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta are getting Easy A. Those two are going to be a huge power boost. Not only for Reps Universe 7s and Universal Survival Saga, but also for this specific character as well. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously the duo Fizz, Goku and Vegeta that fight Jiren, they are also in line for an Easy A within the next year, right? Hopefully. And also STR UI Goku. So right there, there are already 4 powerful cards that win the Easy A within the next year, hopefully, of making this video, that Kaioken Goku is just going to benefit, right? And when he throws his Spirit Bomb, he benefits everybody. He's on the team and he links fantastically well with everybody. He guards, right, with the first 5 turns, which is the most important. Because by the 5th turn, you know what I mean? You're either fully stacked up and you can one-shot the enemy, or you're gone through all the phases. There's very few fights in the game as of right now that are difficult, that are long, right? That you would not be able to utilize that. But even still, he could be very good, because you can kind of hide him a little bit, then throw the Spirit Bomb when you really need it. You know what I'm saying? But that's besides the point. So as of right now, for both JP and Global, my man still has a ton of room to improve, right? A ton of room to progress and get drastically better and all that fun stuff. So for the kit, full crit, and with either sub additional or sub dodge. That's how exactly I'm gonna build them. full crit because of the Spirit Bomb. Sure, he has effective against all types, but that's only one time, and timing that with the Spirit Bomb is what is intended, but it's not what always happens, right? So it's very inconsistent with that, right? Very, very inconsistent. However, there could be situations where you get it and it looks really, really good, right? But for those non-situations, you want to have that crit chance. That crit chance is going to make that Spirit Bomb hit like crazy. Now, the sub-additionals will allow him to build up his attack faster, you know, because he greatly stacks attack. So you could do a full additional sub crit, but I wouldn't recommend that, right? Because then you sacrifice the actual big boss attack of the Spirit Bomb, right? With him not being able to crit as often or as consistently as he could be if you build him with full crit. Now, the sub dodge is to just add more defensive capabilities to the character past their guarding state. Once that guard goes away, Kaioken Goku is entirely stat related, right? He's an entirely stat based character, right? Which isn't good, especially by the time you're in the 5th round. You're probably you're on the final fight. He is in his leg. You have to kill. You know what I'm saying? Or you have like 2 turns that you have to progress through or something like that, right? So there's some balance with the unit. However, I feel like playing entirely through Kaioken Goku's strengths is full crit and sub additional. Full crit for the big boy Spirit Bomb, and this dude's gonna constantly be throwing out 50 million freaking super attacks, you know, just him being himself, right? Without the Spirit Bomb, he's going to just be throwing those bitches out. He's going to be absolutely fantastic. The additionals is just to have more stacking capability for obviously his Spirit Bomb and just him attacking. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot to work with the guy, but he's fairly straightforward for the most part when you're trying to factor everything. It's just the only huge negative that he has is he doesn't have a proper team to utilize his full kit. That's the only thing that's wrong with him. Other than that, he's great. He's fantastic. I think he's a really good built unit. I mean, the only thing that could change is they could allow him to stack defense. And that's it. It doesn't have to be greatly stacking defense. Just allow him to stack defense, and that's it. I think the amount of turns the guard gets, because he is a huge damaging character, I think it's totally fine balance him. Because you can make him broken by just giving him permanent guard and permanent stacking on defense. Not greatly, but just permanent regular stacking on defense and permanent guard would make him broken. Genuinely broken, because this dude's hitting for like 50 million or some crazy ass number like that if he crits, right? Like genuinely, it's a real thing, right? So it's like, in order to balance the unit, they put a turn restriction on the guard, which is a good amount of turn restrictions, right? So it is what it is. But with that being said, guys, I do appreciate you guys watching until the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think of Kaioken Goku. Do you like him? Do you love him? Do you think he's amazing? Do you think that he could be drastically improved? Or do you think he's kind of a sleeping giant waiting for a Universal Survival Saga / Reps Universe 7 character or leader or characters EZAs for him to unlock his full potential? So I'm telling you this. If a Kid Goku level character, Fizz Kid Goku level character is introduced that greatly supports with crit chance and all this other stuff to Reps Universe 7 or represent to Universal Survival Saga or Reps Universe 7, this guy's going to be even better. But I think he's going to age very well, right? So I'm out of here. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Take care.